Greetings, everyone. Welcome in. Hope y'all are having a great day so far. Alright, good. Make sure we're working. Alright, welcome in. Happy Thursday. We're in for some Titan Quest 2 today. Still working through the Chapter 2 content, the new Northern Beaches that they did with this update. Obviously still in early access for this, but I am very much enjoying it. It's running very smooth. It feels very complete and playable, even being in early access, so having a lot of fun with it. Galaxy Greg, hello, welcome into chat. It is good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you are watching the stream replay later, thank you guys so much. Do appreciate you. Please leave me your comments. I want to hear from you and have an interaction, and I do reply to those when I see them. So I do appreciate your views. Be sure to make sure you like the videos, subscribe so you get those notifications. All of the replays from my live streams are over there on YouTube and Rumble as well. So looking forward to hanging out with you guys in chat while I play. And let's go ahead and jump in here. I've had a lot of self-control not starting a new character. Not that I've had time, but usually I've got a couple of characters going to test out the different play styles. So, all right, let's go ahead and run through here. I did a thing. On Sunday I did actually told us sort through my inventory. The first tab is character specific, so I did organize everything, sold off a lot of my extra stuff, so if I do have multiple characters, I've still got the extra weapons and things for them that I want, but we can dump into our first tab, and so I did successfully get rid of some things. It was challenging, but we did it. We did. Okay, we are going back up over to... That's the golden skulls we were looking at. The center of the dig site, that's where we were after. Up there. Okay. We'll go that way first, and then we'll head to the other quests. Normally I don't mind running amok, but we will go ahead and do a straight up teleport. See what we can get through. Oh wait. What are we playing? Which keys are we using? Try not to get our first death out of the way this quickly. Holy goodness. Everybody and their brother. Wow. Oh. And we've been mobbed. Jesus. Can't catch a break on this one, can we? This is where we need to be a necromancer and have minions. Yo! Oh! There we go. That got sketchy. We were frozen and stuck. All of the things. We can't stand still long enough to set off our Earth Shake, because that would be great against this big group, but we cannot stand still long enough. I think this is the toughest mob that we've dealt with on this one. Get off me. I just don't want to go too far into another area. Not that we haven't drawn everybody in the first place, but it's ridiculous. Big shark gone. That's good, that's good. Since we've got all those wizards right there. Bonkers, bonkers. Pirate, hello, how are you? Good to see you. With a question mark at the end? I look nice with a question mark. There we go. Thank you, though. I'm just giving you a hard time. It's fine. It's fine. Here we go. We have survived. That was crazy. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was pretty intense for our very first battle, just spawning in and right off the bat running into that giant massive group and spawn bringing in more and more. Carl, hello, how are you? It's for the one you forgot. Oh, we're going this way. Wrong way. Music is a little bit low today. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm well. I'm a little bit chilly, thus the sweater. Make them stand in fire. No wizardly duties for you.
That was an Ichthian war horn. It sounds like they've rallied against us.
Well, of course they have. Works better when they're a little bit closer to the edge of that. Still haven't perfected that skill, the Earth Shake skill. Seriously. There we go. Wizard's gone. That'll make that easier. Right in between them. That was big. Oh, big boss man. Big boss shark. Oh, come out, come out, come out. Damn. I got stalked. Nice. Nice. Let's try that again. Watch streak reached. There you go. May have an addiction. I'm not complaining. It's a good thing to be addicted to. Down. Let's draw these guys down here. Okay, he missed. One big shark at a time. Hey, I said one big shark at a time. Here we go. Really sidestepping and there we go. We need to make sure that that is active. Fireball, fireball. You're trying something new. Lobster stir fry with noodles. Nice. Lobster, anything is good. Cooking. Cooking is a good way to spend time. if you have somebody that you can actually cook with, trying to be in the kitchen and cook with somebody else there is very difficult. So if you can find someone that you can tolerate cooking with, it's actually something that a lot of people don't realize is a thing to look for. Especially if you have like a super small kitchen, it makes it even more difficult. Why are these guys not dead yet? They're little, they should totally be dead. One down. There must still be a wizard alive because he keeps healing. The little one is healing. Not healing the big one though, which is good. Stay out of the way of that javelin. When I kill the giant one before I kill the minion, it's great. Kind of surprised he didn't drop something better. Really surprised he didn't drop something better. You have a big kitchen? Nice. That's great. She's bringing over 2 bags of rock lobsters. That's awesome. Yeah. Use the lobster tails. Eat the tails and use the claws and the rest of the meat for the stir fry portions. That'd be good. Gotta have it all, right? It's fun to bump into people. Of course, yes, it is fun to bump into someone while you're cooking. It's part of the fun of it. Yeah, it's the simple things like that if you find somebody that you can do those kind of things together with. Fingers on the right keys. One lonely guard left in here. Everybody else came out and chased me. Actually use my axe for that one. Around here and this way.
That Titanega looks like it's almost been completely drained of energy.
It does look like it's almost completely drained. Definitely not glowing much.
Hello, little rat. Did you think I wouldn't notice you scurrying around down there? Snatching scraps? Listening in? Your delusion of being able to stand against me is simple hubris. And punishing
how's the game sound today, guys?
What I do. You think you're stealing power from me? You think you can become a god?
Okay.
You are snatching and discarding scraps of divinity.
Okay, good. I made some adjustments, so I think we're good.
Left behind. Even then, it would be too much for me.
You think so? She thinks she's too much for me. No, she thinks her minions are too much for me, which makes me think she thinks very highly of herself.
You were just a blind pawn of the Moirai. Because of them, you'll know more suffering than you can
Hello,
imagine.
Sullivan. How are you? Good to see you.
To get you out of your misery. Tell you all this before it began. But you insist on the more difficult way. So be it!
Little slow on the potion. Little slow. I appreciate the sunrise photos that have been posted on the Discord. Those are great. How to get better at What got me killed was trying to use... I was still trying to use this. The timing's just not quite there. Anybody else? Or if did I die, it kind of broke it. Let's find out.
Hello, little rat.
Ah, it reset it. Okay.
Did you think I wouldn't notice you scurrying around down there? Snatching scraps? Listening in? Your delusion of being able to stand against me is simple hubris. And punishing hubris is what I do.
Rude. So rude. You're doing okay? A little aggravated? The gift that keeps on giving. Oh, the truck that you put the transmission in? It's back. It's back. Front input shaft seal is leaking already. Is that something that was installed incorrectly, or is it a manufacturing defect? Gotta love it when you fix it, send it off, and it comes right back.
Little rat. Did you think I wouldn't notice you scurrying around
Let's try this
down
again.
there? Snatching scraps? Listening in? Your delusion of being able to stand against me is simple hubris. And punishing hubris is
Right.
what I do.
Missed. This is the active. Should already be active. There we go. Need to remember to activate this passive. Well,
You think you're stealing power
they're not
from
quite
me?
passives because you still have to
You
activate
think you
them.
can become a god? You are snatching at discarded scraps of divinity. Barely shadows that I
Stay out of the
left
crowd.
behind. Even then
out
would
of the
be
crowd.
too much for you.
Hey, there we go. There's yellow. Dead. Dead.
Just
There
a
we go.
blind pawn of the Moirai. Because of them, you know more suffering than you can imagine.
You don't know. You'll have to find out once more once you get it pulled back out. Yeah. Figure out what happened for sure.
Before it began. But you insist on the more different. So
Nope.
be it.
Nope. 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 Keep them spread out. Oh, stay out of there. Don't want to leave the arena because I don't want to reset it. You die. Ooh, that was close.
Is that it? Is it over? Is it safe to fully absorb the Nemesis energy now?
Me and my talking voice, hoarse voice in my head. It's great. Your coworker got everything underneath unhooked. All that's left is get the shifter out. You have to take the seat out and the whole rubber mat to remove the plate to get the shifter out. Yeah. How many pieces do you have to take apart to get to the piece that you actually need to fix? That's what makes it great. It's job security. There you go.
Let's hurry back to Glaucus. I have a bad feeling about all of this.
You're a talking horse. You probably have a bad feeling about a lot of things. Alright. Let's take a look. been through most of this area. There's that corner over here and all of this down here. Can we take the long way back? We can take the long way back. Okay. Turn left. Out of here. Go this way.
Not yet.
Switch back to our ice powers for this section. Nope, nope, gold, come back. Can't leave gold behind. What kind of loot goblin would we be? Hello, Imperium, how are you? Well, I mean, when you're at work, you know, gotta give you a little bit of leeway. It's okay. Knock them on the head while they're frozen. But I want to go down there. Won't let me. Fine. Spoil all my fun. Why is my... Oh shit. The fireball above my head, why is it not shooting? It's supposed to shoot automatically and it's not doing it. Dang it. Now there it was. There we go. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Not yet.
Spent a good portion of my day working on not my own projects. Damn it. Come on, I'm small. I should be able to sneak through the crowd like that. It's okay. The timeline for another team's job was higher priority, so I was just helping them out. And I had to wait for a lot of my stuff to come out of paint, so it was fine. It worked. It's that's one of the good things about my job is the variety of it and always having something different to do. You're never bored because there's always another project to do, always somebody else to help. So it's great. Like I said, it's one of the things I love about my job. I love the ice. Freeze them, get behind them. There we go. The signs we were building today were actually kind of cool. Resistant fishbone vestment of shrouding compared to it's fine. It's good. We're actually kind of neat. They're a beveled metal sign with metal dimensional letters attached to them. It's all very three-dimensional. It's kind of cool. Stick a picture of the truck and the leaking seal and just heard. Nice, thank you. I like getting pictures of people's work. It's great. Not gonna complain. You're thankful at least you have lifts to pick up the trucks. Right? Yeah. If you had to roll underneath it. Ale for everyone. Absolutely. Okay, we're headed. Kind of not the direction we were gonna go, but we have to go all the way around to get back up there. We'll get back up there eventually. We need to talk to Glaukos again, but actually, we'll hit these points on our way back. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep going this direction. It works. Snacks. He had variety today. He worked on a track loader, a semi, 2 semi-trailers, and the pain in the butt truck. There you go. What more could you ask for, right? Let's mug him. We're gonna mug him. Viva La Dirt League. So much fun. You ever want something fun to watch, and you haven't watched Viva La Dirt League? Go to YouTube after stream. Our bracers of haste. Hello, 40. How are you? It's good to see you. Am I going up or down? I'm going down. Going this way. I can navigate, I promise. Always have something to watch. It's called my stream, exactly. Always have something fun to watch. Yeah, so for when I'm not on, I'm glad you're doing good. Great, even. Glad you're well. Ride bird. I felt like it fit the game. It's just, it's nothing fancy. Just a little shiny. I felt like it kind of fit. I should just stream constantly. At work and everything. Your very own fun reality show, right? There you go. Could be a thing. Could be a thing.
Not yet.
Depends on which jobs I'm working on, and I have to edit out some things, but you know. Oh, pirates around. We're going to go to the right. There were skeletons. Skeletons hiding. It's October, and you know what I haven't listened to? I haven't listened to, Joff Castellucci. His version of Jack Skellington's song. I'll post it in the Discord after. You all have top security clearance, it's all good. Yeah, some of our clients have a kind of a NDA clause for the work that we do. That's not allowed to be out in the public eye while we're working on it. Hey, stop. Okay. has to do with branding and stuff. There you go, yeah, just give you all security clearance and I'll be good. Still active. Had to get vetted to work in one of the NIH buildings when you were building it? Nice. Yeah, I've done a job or two like that where I had to be cleared. More bronze coins. This feels like it can potentially be a puzzle. A spot for one of the puzzles looks like it. Or not. Gold. We'll just come up with like food names for everything that I'm doing, and it's just we're talking about food again. We're not really, it's fine. You guys just want to see how sketchy I get on the saw. That's all. You want the entertainment value, the danger of me working with high-powered, fast-moving, sharp things. I know what you're after. I know where the entertainment value comes from. Yeah, figured about the time I touched it I was gonna get mobbed. I should have finished clearing it first. Let's go back to fireballs. Great balls of fire. There we go. Beautiful. That wasn't too bad. Not too bad. Right, to stop picking up quite so many things. Okay, apparently. Interesting. More treasure. Energy, 12 energy. Sure, why not? We'll pick it up. Neat. I'm gonna have to look out for that more. I don't know if I've missed any like that before. Breakable walls where you can get to more treasure items. Nice. Okay, cool. National Institute of Health. Yeah. Acronyms. You know, that's the great thing about acronyms. You can make up whatever you want and make it sound as exciting as you need to. You don't even want me using the song. That's not how this works, Pirate. It's not how this works. Nothing exciting. Okay, do we want to go back that way? Yeah, we'll just come down here. It's fine. You've seen the aftermath with all the band-aids and stuff. You want to see the live action as it happens. That's perfectly understandable. That's fair. Yep. I get it. I get it. You're still pissed at the saw from last time. Don't blame the saw, blame the material. It was the material that hurt me. Hello, Krieger. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, that's gonna jump down that way. So let's go back up here. Thank you. Thank you. As I was came home from work and was getting rid of the work clothes, and I have instead of having like a fancy jewelry hanging up thing, I I painted a corkboard and have that with thumbtacks to have all of my, a lot of my, like my bigger necklaces, like my dragons and all of that hanging on. And I happened to see it. I'm like, hey, that kind of fits the game that I'm playing. So I just decided to throw it on. Mound of jewels and gems. Right, there you go. Yep, exactly. The saw's done for if you ever get your hands on it. How about gold pendant of concentration, cold poison, more poison. Hold down right. We're definitely taking it. I don't know if I want to switch it out yet though. Don't like, truthfully, you don't like seeing me. Yeah, I know. I know. Doesn't mean you're not going to pick on me for it though. Okay, so that must go around that way. Okay. I love these maps. They make me happy. Bronze quartz. Yes. Krieger, you disagree? You paid for your sub. You want to see blood and bones? Also fair and legitimate. Blood I can give you. The bones, I've never broken a bone bad enough that it sticks out, so might have to live without that one. I have legitimately broken 2 bones. I probably chipped another one. I never got it checked out. I have had multiple other injuries, not actual broken bones, and also a skull contusion. But only 2 actual broken bones, very small bones, one in my hand, one in my foot. But my knee is shot, my wrist is shot. It didn't go all the way through the skin, but it was trying. It was doing its best. Hey, back up off. No ghosties for you. Yeah, the jokes that can be made. I recognize the jokes. It's good. Yeah. In reality, the knee was crushed in a car door, truck door. So that was fun. That was the actual injury that completely ruined it. But I abused, being as active as I am. Definitely there was some other abuse with, jumping off of things, jumping out of trees, claiming, all of the usual things that one does. But the being crushed in the door was the ultimate knee sacrifice. Wait, we have a thing. Hunting bow of celerity. I'll take that. That's a new creature. What is this? It's a shark pig? Go away, crab. I want to see this thing. Ooh. Did you see what I see? Shark pig. Look at it. They're kind of cute. I'm gonna take a better look at them when they're dead. Aw. Look at that. I like the pattern on its fins. Webbed feet. That's very much a yeah. It's a boar type body. It's got a flat nose. Yep. Interesting hybrid. Okay. We need to go up here. Is this gonna circle around and join back up? Okay. Let's head back this direction and see what we can get up here. Worst pain you've ever had in your life was a kidney stone? I've heard that's really, really bad. I've also heard that if you have a, like, obviously not to access, but if you drink beer consistently, the way that your body interacts with hops and that kind of chemical reaction will prevent kidney stones from being a thing. So if you're somebody that gets kidney stones a lot and your body just does things less than correctly, it's a good way to prevent them. How did that happen? How did that hybrid happen? Was it poor shark or poor piggy? Oh, who knows? Stegosaurus with the tail. Good. Well, yeah. I'm gonna say kind of a shark tail, but yeah, with the spines. You're right. You're right. Pigarchosaurus. Yeah, I'm just in my head, I'm going through different combinations of putting the words together, and I think that one does work best. Toothaches are awful as well. Like, there's just something about that type of pain. I think it's because it's so, it's nerve pain more than anything else because of the location and how close the nerves are to the surface. And tooth pain is definitely up there. Didn't help that was, holy crap, 11 millimeters in diameter? Yeah, that wasn't passing. That's awful. I empathize. I can't truly sympathize. Never experienced a kidney stone. I think I'll try to avoid that as much as possible. Poison turtles. Keep your poison turtles to yourself. Drink Plenty of water. Yeah. Water and coffee. It's the two most prominent things in my liquid intake. Hey. Hi, thank you. We're gonna leave one alive. That's not how that works. Roast crab. Need some crab for your stir fry, Carl? Got plenty of it here. One of your ex-coworkers used to get them every year. Ugh, yeah. A friend of mine, his dad got them frequently, and that's where the beer theory comes from. He brewed his own beer, so he would drink a beer every night. And as long as he kept that habit, he didn't have the problems with them. But if he skipped out on that habit, it was right back to developing it. Hey, where'd you come from? Iron Ring of Shrouding. Energy barrier? No, we're good. Don't need that one. Oh. Get the eggs while we're up here. Yes, I know, but you can always add crab. All of the seafood. That was very gooey. Nope. Break the eggs, spawn more crabs. Ooh, shrimp. Shrimp is good. Do you have any scallops? Wow, that was painful. How about we not stand there and do that again? Wait. Charged Poison Crescent Staff of Scholars. Need to increase our knowledge. And eggshells. There we go. Bacon wrapped scallops. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep. Some of the best food ever is seafood. Hey. You. There we go. We didn't clear this portion yet. Later on in the week, might make bacon wrapped jalapenos with stuffed with cream cheese. Jalapeno poppers. I haven't had jalapeno poppers in so long. Now I want them. Breaded and fried, stuffed with cream cheese. I like you can do like cheddar stuffed jalapeno poppers as well, but the cream cheese ones are just better. Something over here. We got lights. invited you guys to the party. Looks like we've got a dungeon down here. These are always fun. There's nothing over here in the corner. Pile of bones. Dry bones and dead bones. You use prosciutto instead of bacon? Extra salty. Used to like getting the ones from Arby's with the Bronco berry sauce that was made from jalapeno as well. I don't know that I ever had the Bronco berry sauce. Breaded, wrapped in bacon and stuffed. Ugh. So much good food. So much good food. And I didn't eat dinner. I came home from work and took care of the cat. Velcro apparently has priority. There's a lot more. I think they adjusted. I feel like the first time I played with the chapter 1, they've obviously made done some patches and some things, but I feel like they've adjusted the loot drops a bit. I haven't read every single paragraph of the patch notes, but we're definitely finding a different balance of things, which I mean it still feels good. It makes it better because I'm not picking up everything and keeping everything. I was looking at the they had a small article about the art design and of the game, and I would love to have the art book or the concept art from this. And Titan Quest, like even the first one was gorgeous. Years. There we go. There we go. Is Sullivan going to get a snack, or is Sullivan going to work? Getting some work done. Falling under a truck. Hey, it's patch notes. It doesn't count. Just stand there and shoot them until they die. Assuming I don't die first. Glowing. I'm busy watching the glowing fish. I have not read all of the Dune books. And just, you know, a random group of human bandits in here with all of the mythical creatures. Outside of the Ring of Fire. Burning fire. Down, 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 and the flames burn higher. Hey. That's my move. You can't have it. Dory. The spear is called Dory. great. Yeah, I know what you meant. The Dune books are good. The writing... I like the world better than I like the writing, if that makes sense. If you understand what I mean about that. Especially in some of the other books, it's not as... Have we been in this dungeon before? Maybe we have. It's acting like we have. I just didn't recognize the entrance. Really? Here we go. When all else fails, pull out the ice shards. Krieger, is there a video game I haven't played yet, but I'm really interested in? There's a lot. There's a lot of games that I haven't played yet. Only having played video games for a handful of years, I have a lot of catching up to do. Probably top of the list right now is Red Dead 2, which I plan on adding into the rotation very soon. Just off the top of my head, that's the one that sticks out the most right now. Trying to think of what else. I've got several on my list. That's why I have a list, is so that I don't have to remember them off the top of my head. What tends to draw me in with video games is the environment, how the game looks and feels visually. And then that's what catches my interest. And then seeing what the gameplay is like. And then story kind of comes third on the list. I need to be your new influencer, the one that makes you buy new games. I know, Red. Well, I'm still playing catch up, okay? I'm still playing catch up. It's so hard to keep track of all the new stuff, though. It's like you hear about the games when people talk about the games that they love, other gamers, and the things that they enjoy, and being able to watch them, you know, that's so you know, and I want to experience that. And then of course you guys who have already played the games get to experience it for the first time vicariously when I play it, and I think that has been a lot of fun to have that experience with everyone. Like when I was playing Assassin's Creed for the first time and playing Dishonored for the first time. It's, you know. Nobody asked you. There we go. You want to be able to blame me for you buying new games? I would, you know, there's nothing necessarily that, Cathevia, thank you so much for the hydration, appreciate it. Like, obviously there's been some new games that I've caught, like Dune. I was all over Dune when it came out. I'll be all over, Light No Fire when it comes out. So there are certain things, new ones that I do have my eye on. I caught Path of Exile 2 when it dropped. So I know there's been a few things that have come out recently that I haven't been as on top of. But there's also, you know, the price point of games now too that is somewhat of a barrier on at times. This is the other entrance, which would probably drop us out not where we wanted it to be, but that's okay. It's fine, we'll figure it out. I have not tried Expedition 33. I do know a little bit about it. I've seen a little bit of gameplay. But I have not tried it yet. Have you? Yeah, that dropped us down here. Farther down than we wanted to be. It's okay. It's fine. No, we can go. We'll hit the waypoint and go back and talk to Glaukos. We were gonna work our way around, but that's okay. We'll just go this way. It depends a lot. The price that you're willing to pay for a game depends a lot on the ratio of time and enjoyment and the cost-benefit ratio. So
I'm glad to...
Hey, looking for Lord Glaukos?
You made it to camp.
He's just to the north.
oh my
Do
gosh,
you have
everybody
There's
wants to talk to
something he
me.
wants to show you.
Okay, that was a lot.
I can. Oh, this place is cursed.
Saw a couple of faces here.
Old beacon ruins.
I haven't gotten all of the things that everybody wants yet.
I'm glad you made it here. I was worried my instructions were too vague. These lands... everything is trying to kill us.
Oh, this
3
is-
deckhands are
okay.
still missing. The captain says we can't spare the men to go searching for where they washed up. Especially for deckhands. If you're heading out east, could you look for them? I can mark on your map the beaches the tide might have carried them to.
Yes, okay, so this is the kid that met us when we first came out of the temple. So, yeah. Yes, I will look
Thank
for
you.
your...
Their names are Hippias, Cleo, and Dion. They're the closest thing I've got to family. I pray you find them alive.
Okay.
Good luck out there.
Somewhere.
Alright. Cross the bridge. Not cross the bridge yet? Okay. We gotta find him. He's up there. He's okay. Alright. We can't go across yet. If that doesn't meet up down there, we have to go around this way. Okay. So we can't even do this part yet. We do have attributes and masteries to do. They don't even give box and posters anymore. Great. That's why physical media is always better. Alright, let's run some points here. Volcanic eruption, I want this. In case you take 100% less damage and cannot act. Okay. We'll pop that up. We have 6 points, so we'll do 3 on each. Here. Target enemy is ignited for 4 seconds. Do we want... It's rolling magma. There's enchantment. Okay. Let's see here. Do we want to try this and switch it out for... We'll do one that's entirely fire, other than our Nimbus over here. We'll go ahead and bump this up so that it's kind of equal to what we're using. Well, besides that one. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. When directly used, the skill deals 48%. Fire explosion. Triggers an explosion. We like explosions. We like things to go boom. When Ignite ends, it jumps to another enemy with 40% less damage. Okay. We'll do the explosion to level... Oh, crap. That requires 2. We'll drop that down. There we go. Okay. Alright. And then for passives, we'll bring this... What do we have here? Earth barrier. Increased armor. Armor value, there we go. Bump that one up. Fire damage. Fire and physical. When you kill a burning enemy. Have a chance to go, yes, okay. There we go. Alright. And our ice and lightning, here we go. You have not played Expedition 33. You've watched several friends play it. You're kind of the opposite of me right now. Too many years playing games, and you're kind of getting out of them. Been reflecting on how much time you spent doing them instead of doing something else. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. I think there's a balance to all things, and I think the benefit of not having grown up playing video games and only getting into them recently, it's easier to create that balance. Yes, there are times that I can get very buried in a game and probably neglect other things, like chores, going to the grocery store. But I still have my other hobbies that I do. I still read my books, I still paint, I still spend time outside. So having that balance, being able to more easily, I think that was the benefit to not playing games any earlier than I did. But again, part of the reason I didn't is because I never had the mindset of being able to relax. I could never sit still. I always had to be accomplishing something. It's a helicopter. Sounds like a very big helicopter. Battery's flying really low. Projectile damage. Energy regeneration seems pretty good right now. Okay, let's bump up that. And is this cast speed? Where was my cast distance? Barrier decay, increased damage. Check and chill. Rage, okay. Yep, we'll bump that up. There we go. Cyclone. Take this back out. Creates a cyclone that deals 4 damage. Cyclones are pretty fun. Let's try the cyclone. Because why not? That's the nice thing about waiting until you have a few extra points is you don't have to just unlock it. You can actually bump it up to where your other skills already are. Unless there's something you're specifically, I'm going to power this up. But because we're still experimenting and we want to try all the powers and figure out, you know, what they all do. Personal storm. Thunderstorm. Localized storm. Do the violent resolution and the personal storm. There we go. Alright. That'll do. That looks good. We like it. What did I do? I didn't do it. It wasn't me. They can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
These beaches are ripe for exploration. I wish I was out there.
Mollusk, hello. Welcome into chat. I've not equipped modifiers on my passives. Have I... Oops. Oh, I need to do my attributes too. There's modifiers on the attributes as well. Oh, huh, you're right. I didn't even see that. Okay, I did do that one. I didn't realize I had these. Thank you for the reminder, Mollusk. I obviously knew it at one point because I did it on that one, but I completely forgot. Projectile homing, speed, penetration. This is reduced speed. Increased homing, but reduced speed. Increased speed and increased range. Yeah, we'll do that. And regeneration. Plus 30 to maximum. 10% of damage. Yes. We'll do that. All of them. I appreciate the reminder. That one unlocks at 6. Okay, we've got those. Yeah. At the beginning, we must have remembered to do it and then just completely forgot. Thank you. Appreciate it. We needed knowledge up so that we can use that staff. I want to see how that does. Where did we need it? We needed it at 120 something, I think. Let me double check. Here it is. 129 is where we needed it for that. Everything's high enough for the bow. Two-handed ornate club. Okay. We're doing a lot of experimenting with everything. Can we get it up there? We can get it up there. Beautiful. And we have 1 point left. Well, keep our vigor up. Beautiful. All right, now we can play with some things. Sullivan, you have returned. Hurrah! The truck didn't fall on you. Nope, we need to go this way. Out from town and to the right. Okay. Let's drop some things off.
Need me to look after anything?
Yeah. Didn't mean to pick up that. 171, energy barrier, fire resistance, cold resistance. Well, okay. This one gives us extra knowledge anyway, so if we would have just switched our breastplate, we would have been able to use it. That's funny. Yeah, let's switch that out. There. 69 health. Hang on to that for a second. Oops. Cold poison. Just cool down. Health regeneration. We need the health regeneration more than we need anything else right now. Fire damage strike. Yes. switch that out. Big stick. Okay, so the question is, I'm gonna sell the rest of those. Hang on to the potion bottles for our other characters. This is what happens when we pick up just instinctively. Alright. So, is this going to be... It is. Okay, cool. 50, 60... Oh, damn. It is two-handed. Well, it makes sense that it's two-handed because it's the staff. It's fine. We'll keep those in case we want to switch back. And the bow's about the same. We'll just hang on to that for later. Okay, cool. Sell these blue items real quick.
Sorting through this old...
Yeah. Beautiful. Keep a little bit more of a handle on our inventory.
Such a terrible place.
Unfortunately, you couldn't get that lucky. No, we don't want you squished, Sullivan. Cannot squish it, you.
Find me some more ember. Let me see.
Do I have enough yet?
Still not enough.
Damn it. Bronze coins under the starfish. Hey. That's still really slow. I think it's slower than the two-handed axe. Hey. Okay. I do like the poison effect though. That works for me. Hit him, back off. Hit him again. That works. That works. Hey, look, another shark pig. Custom filters. You talking to me, pirate? We need to go this way, but there's map. I have a problem. I have a massive problem. Need to clear the map. Oh, the loot filters. I have not changed the loot filters. I haven't looked for the filter mechanic since they didn't have it at first. I don't know if they've added it in. I can look. Fire hammer. Did they? Gameplay. Color scheme. There we go. Overhead info, floating combat, loot. Plate visible in combat. Plate visible. Lost a tip. It doesn't look like there is. Yeah. Don't have the E. Unless it's in a different spot or a different adjustable in a different way than it is in Diablo. Because if I remember right, that's how you do it in Diablo. It's in the menu system. It's not there. Yeah. Almost ran into the trap again. Dead. to step on me. Okay, he successfully stepped on me. Haha, you missed. I hope you hurt your ankles. Is that a helmet or is that his head? He's a bandit. I can't. I think it's just a helmet. Charged from fire of affliction. Also a two-handed light axe. I wonder if it's any. So the fire club. We should switch these weapons. The fire club is equipped with my ice powers. It's fine. We're messing around with stuff right now. You tried watching Wheel of Time series? Could not stomach it. The actor looks nothing like Randall Thor. Yeah. Yeah, the casting in general doesn't... I can get past casting issues for the most part if the rest of it's good. But the casting is not the problem that I had with the Wheel of Time series. I think because visualize, yes, you can go by the author's descriptions, but there's still an element of everybody has a different perception of what somebody is supposed to look like. Yes, there is descriptors, brown hair, you know, but features, like descriptions of features, there's only so much that is set in stone about a description. There's enough variety to it. Like I said, I can see past casting issues for the most part. It was bad storytelling. Yeah. That was the problem with the Borderlands movie. Yeah. I didn't watch that one. It makes it easier for you not knowing the source material, so you haven't read the Wheel of Time books yet. Bad storytelling. That was the Dark Tower movie. Idris Elba being cast as Roland wouldn't have been a problem if there wasn't an element of the story, of the source material, that if they would have included it in the movie, they couldn't have done that. Idris was definitely the wrong casting choice for Roland. Not because he couldn't play the part, but because there are certain elements of that story he has to be white. Because of the interactions between him and another character. That's very, very prominent in the story and very important to the storytelling. Other than that, I wouldn't have cared on that one. I love the Dark Tower series. That my top tier, one of my favorites. I did watch it. I did watch it because I wanted to see what they did with it. They pulled a lot from multiple books in the series, so I feel like if you didn't know the source material, so much of it wouldn't have made sense. However, casting Matthew McConaughey in the role that was pretty on point for that character. That one was good. I enjoyed that casting choice. All right, we can talk to Glaucus now after we pick up this bronze coin.
The Difile worked. I can sense more power coming off of you. How disconcerting. You feel a little like her.
Ugh, don't say that.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I've asked around to see if there's anybody who hadn't read the books or knew the source material who watched the Dark Tower movie to see if it was followable and if it made sense if you didn't know the source material with some of the story elements that they kind of threw in. They definitely tried to put too much, so there wasn't the important linking background to it. You can be a guinea pig for that one. You haven't read the Dark Tower books, nor have you watched the movie. Honestly, it's not a terrible movie. It's not bad. So, if you have some spare time, you want to watch something random, watch the Dark Tower movie. Let me know what you think, and if there are parts of it that don't make sense. So, it's not a waste of time to watch. I wouldn't recommend something that would be an absolute horrid waste of your time. So, Swirl Brained, hello. How are you? Most of it you had no idea what was going on. Have you read the books? I'm guessing that you haven't. Did you find the other sources of her energy?
One is Scylla herself. She's so filled with Nemesis energy that she wasn't hard to sense. Oh, she's been a monster for so long. What happened with Scylla was the worst mistake I've ever made, and I've made plenty. If only I had the power to go back and change things.
What exactly happened? You never did tell me.
It's, not a nice story. I was new to godhood, pumped up on my own importance. Scylla can tell you herself when we change her back to normal.
Back to normal, yeah. That's not gonna go well. You're not the harshest critic when it comes to movies and TV shows anyway. Yeah, watch it. Let me know what you think. You've never been more disappointed in a novel to movie adaptation than you were when you finally saw Angels and Demons in the Inferno? Yeah. Yeah. Squirrel Brain, you've gone and read 5 of the books now, and it makes more sense? Yeah. See, knowing the series definitely makes a difference. Okay? Yeah, I didn't expect them to pull so much from the entire series and try to put it in the one movie. That was definitely a bad choice. They should have just stuck with the one. And the books get longer with each one. Where is Scylla?
She's making her lair in an ancient temple to me. Yet this portal here was originally built to transport my worshippers there, way back when these lands were lively.
Lively?
But Nemesis has done something to the portal. Is not allowing anyone through. It'll take me some time to undo her meddling. It's probably for the best. Scylla is powerful. It'll take both of us to defeat her so you can free her. Oh, but even then, you're not ready.
There is our Dark Tower comic books. I have not read them, so I don't know. I find trying to read graphic novels, manga, comic books, I find it very distracting. There's not enough of the enjoyment from the linear narrative that I get from reading. That the graphic novels and manga and things like that don't have that same satisfaction, so I haven't read them. I think I know somebody who has. I can find out for you. He made her mad, so she's denied entrance to her portal. There you go. Yep, exactly. Alright, why not?
Scylla
I'm not
has
ready. Why not?
eaten countless heroes over the centuries. Half of Odysseus's crew were devoured by her. You'll need to be a full demigod to stand a chance. Good thing I've located 2 other sources of Nemesis's divine energy to the east.
Nemesis. And you think you're going to turn her back to normal after she's done all of these things. That's not going to go the way you think it is.
I sensed one concentration of power in ancient Mycenaean ruins, and another in... well, right in the middle of the
fortress.
Ichthian fortress, up northeast. The shipwrecked crew has been building a bridge to the east to search for more of their lost crew. It should be done. Tell them I said to let you pass. Good luck, Ernest.
Good luck.
I'll be here,
Ta-da.
waiting for you when you're done. Hopefully, with the portal to Scylla working.
Okay, there we go. Besides, if you're mad, let him through the portal and, you know, you'll feel better. Brain chemistry is an amazing thing. Love that sound effect. Don't get fire damage on every hit. There we go. Alright. I kind of like it. A little slow. I don't want slow weapons for both hands. So I will probably... That goes up that way. Deckhands. That's that. Third deckhand. Skulls. Thanks. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try to go up this way, circle around, see if this all connects. Because they're probably not done building that bridge yet. Alright. See what we're gonna do with this. Fork. It's much less exciting when you're going back through a place that you've already cleared. Oh, we missed a shiny. Just a horse bow. I haven't seen a complete list of how many chapters there are going to be. This is chapter 2. They did the content update and dropped chapter 2. I don't know if the information is there and I just missed it, or if they haven't released that information yet. Grunt like a girl when swinging my thumpy stick. Damn it, girl, you half-wit. We already got that one. Yep. Okay, making sure we're going the right direction still. Less exciting, but it does give you a moment to be more observant, not having to worry about being attacked every second. Yeah. Let you look around a little bit and enjoy the ambiance. I see you.
I need to wait.
Yeah. we unlocked those skills and didn't actually put them in our hotbar. Who let me play this game? Wow. Yeah. Let's switch that out. And put Cyclone in 4. Ice and Lightning, and then the other one is Fire and Earth. Okay, 2 and 4 are new powers. Okay, still better. Okay, that's what's a sword. 200 light axe. I wonder if the light axe is any faster. Attack speed 1. Well, yeah, it's a little bit faster. Let's try that. Let's see how that does. Did I put points in the core attributes? No, I haven't been doing that. I should. It's you forget, like, you see it there, but it doesn't really trigger because, you know, you've got your elementals that you're working with and your actual and then you completely forget about all of this. Okay, next time I have points, I need to remember to do that. You had the same issue. Thank you for the reminders. I do appreciate it. Having multiple skill trees and multiple places to put the points I mean, this skill tree is nothing compared to Path of Exile 2. So trying to figure that one out was fun. Nothing down here. Back there. You have a dumb question, Carl? About the Wheel of Time. Do the Aes Sedai ever get on your nerves every time they get in Rand's way? I mean, I think saying that they get on my nerves is a bit of a strong reaction. That was their role in the story, is to cause those barriers for him. And some of them thought they were doing good. Some of them thought they were trying to help him in their own way. Because there were so many variables to it depending on which one was getting in his way at the time. I enjoy the story for what it is.
Not yet.
And it's part of the storytelling. So I can't say that I had a negative reaction in that sort of way. That works. Okay, cool. I was kind of expecting a little bit. There's that. Okay. So that stays where, kind of in the vicinity. Nice. All right. I like Cyclone. Yep. Path of Exile 2 keeps you focused on your options. It might. I didn't play super deep into PoE 2. I should probably get back into it now that there's been, you know, some updates and some things changed. I should get back into it. It got got a little bit, I guess overwhelming is the best way to put it. It's not quite the proper descriptor. Because the game itself wasn't overwhelming. I enjoy the gameplay. It was definitely challenging. It was very, very challenging. Which is a good thing. I mean, it's a good thing. Camera switch. Sorry, I was very focused. Did not pay attention to that at all. There's your camera switch. And sitting. I'm already pretty much sitting up straight. I don't slouch a lot in this chair. And losing the glasses. All right. Get my timers out here. Timer 1. Timer 2. Actually, we just need we'll just do the 1 timer for both. That'll do. Alright, losing the glasses and the camera switch. Have fun, everybody. Let me read this here real quick. The Wheel of Time did a good job with the multiple big bads being balanced. It did feel repetitive at times, though. Sometimes. But not very often. Not very often. I think they did, with as many characters as they were juggling, there was a lot to keep track of, especially when they were in different areas, and keeping track of all of them, keeping them together, keeping storylines tied together. He did an amazing job writing that series. Not reading the chat word for word. Alright, guys. Losing the glasses. Hey. McFly. There we go. Alright. No glasses, playing the game, 5 minutes, and you guys get Big Fred. Alright. For anybody who hasn't experienced this before, I cannot read chat while I don't have my glasses on. So I will catch up when I can see again. As far as on screen goes, and of course we're going into a dungeon. So this will be fun. I can see my character because I'm glowing from my fire. Red outline of things to break. Oh, jeez. Fire barrels. Okay. I'm assuming this is a gray one. Don't need that right now. We'll see what I can see when it comes to enemies. Alright, I can see these guys. What I can see on screen depends a lot on...
Need to find it. His toy horse. My poor boy.
Since I can't read the text. Things are going boom. Am I going boom? If it's high contrast, I can see it. If they move, I can usually see them. Lots of chain reactions happening. That links up there. I can see the contrast between the light and the dark on the mini-map. That's about as good as that gets. I think that's a yellow. Yeah, that's a yellow one. Can't go that way. Depth, like, I can't tell that this is a barrier or something I can walk over. So, obviously, a barrier. Of course, the game is much smaller for you guys right now. That is important. Ow. Not sure what I picked up, but I could tell it was a different color and it was shining just a little bit more, so... And then of course I saw the thing for pop up that it was a... something important. Okay, I think... Cyclone. I like Cyclone. Alright. Thought I saw something over here. Maybe not. Spiders. I can't tell what's moving and what's just exploding. Alright, I think we're good.
It belongs to my son, Callias, when the Ichthians attacked. He gave it to me. For good luck in battle, will you return it to him? I cannot rest until my little boy has his favorite toy back. Callias.
Okay, I'm gonna do whatever this says, which I'm assuming it's going to give it back to him.
Man. Has it been that long? Please. Return the toy to him. And tell him that he's a good boy. That his father loves him.
Alright, I guess I helped a ghost go to his rest. Alright. Best Fred is full screen Fred. Aw, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Okay. Alright, so now that so the triple Chronos, deckhands, skulls, eggshells. Okay. I don't know, I guess it'll trigger whenever I go back and talk to whoever I need to go back and talk to. It's gonna be somebody in town. All the gold. Okay, there's that. Think you should just make that permanent. Big screen Fred, small screen Kane. Good to know why you're here. I'm okay with that. Okay, so it looks like we are indeed going to have to cross the bridge to get anywhere over here. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I love the map. I love the maps in these games. This style of having, I mean, it's a big map. You don't have to go in a certain direction. There's so much to explore and open up, but there's that incentive to clear all of the corners, and it's a lot of fun. Like that with the dungeons in Diablo, you have to clear all the corners. It's great. No, it's fine, Sullivan. You're fine. Just a small part of many reasons. Yeah, it's a complement of things. You know, it's a you know, there's games and there's food and there's nerds and there's me. All of the above. Sunken Temple, have we? It's... Okay, so that one was gray. Now it's white. This one's... No, this is... That's where the portal, broken portal is. Okay. That's where the broken portal is. We're good. We're good. How far is he gonna chase me? Far enough that I'm gonna eat him for dinner.
Thanks to Lord Glaukos. We'll be home in no time.
Okay, let's talk to all the peoples. See if we can find who we need to get this toy to. Lost toy. Belongs to... Yes, okay. Gotta find...
You heard the legend.
Come in. Lord Glaukos is expecting you.
Where in the world are Kalimachus and Dolan?
Gotta find him. Where is he?
Hungry?
I am.
I've got some mackerel on the fire. It'll be ready soon.
Mackerel. Aha, here he is.
Yet another straggler lost amongst the sands. I
Eccentric
lived in
hermit.
these ruins for decades without any visitors. Now suddenly I have so many. Welcome. Make yourself at home. I've got a few enchanted bits and bobs that may help you survive out there amongst the beasties, if you need.
Amongst the beasties. Just got the picture of a... You just got a picture of the pie chart in your head. The whole circle colored in and one little line. The whole circle would be friends, little line would be everything else. That's great. That's great. Alright, Sullivan, thank you so much for hanging out. Do appreciate it. Hopefully the truck will be treating you better the next time we see you. You'll get it fixed and it won't be coming back for more. I mean, maybe you're just irresistible. Did you ever think of that? Did you ever think of that? Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. Have a safe drive home. And we'll talk to you later. Alright, I met your father's Shade.
What? My father? His Shade? What did he say?
He asked me to return this.
My horse? I don't... Oh, God's father. Did he say anything else?
He said he loves
He
you.
did? Oh, I've waited so long to see him again. Thank you. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Alright. Do I have anything to sell? We'll sell this. I don't need this. It's a quaint notion, but you know it's not that. Hey, trucks have feelings too. Hello, Crow. How are you? It's good to see you. Titan Quest 2 is better than Diablo 4. It's got a completely different feel to it as far as the environment. So it just depends on what kind of mood that you want to be in. The bridge is finished. I should probably... Is there anything that I want to switch out? Do I want to hang on to that? Yeah. Poison's kind of cool, but we'll switch back to... What do I have? Oh, okay. Because this weapon gives us agility, which gives us enough agility to use the bow. But, yeah, about that. 40, 46, 50. Alright, we'll switch this back to that. Because we want something just, you know, a little bit faster than what we're going with now. Cold lightning, poison. Cold lightning. We'll switch that out. Ha! Look at that.
speeches are filled.
Need me to look after it?
Okay, blah blah. We'll store all this for now. That way we can just shoulder check people and that'll be a good attack. Right? The soundtrack in this entire game. I love the music for these games. I love the detail. Look at the detail in the insects on the ground. The ants are getting their water from the well and coming back. Ha, that's fun. Throw a coin into the well and you get more back. That's great. And embers. That works. I'll sit in the menu and just listen to the music. Hey. Ah, you weren't actually a ghost. You looked ghosty. Stop that anytime now, that'd be great. Yeah. See? I'm glad I chose that one. One-headed club. We have to boost our might. See, some of the one-handed weapons you can pair as two-handed. Some of them won't work together, which, again, I don't know if that's something that they fixed or something that's meant to work that way. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. That looks like it goes that way. Check this. This way. Loot. All of the loot. Toxic horsebow of death. Of doom and destruction. Perfect. Frozen crab. Come over here. Hey. That was almost bad. Somebody was not paying attention to her health bar. Not be me. I never do that. Never ever. He's not dead yet. Now he's dead. Ooh, I think. Oops. Keep hitting the wrong button. Yes. Yep. Big X. Thank you. Hot plate. Stores. Thank you for the hydration, baby. I appreciate it. The movement mechanic in these types of games make it harder to walk, to still move around the map while doing things one-handed. Unless you switch up the hand that you're doing it with. Here we go. Everybody's dead. What are we looking for up here? I'm not complaining, it's a funny thing. Drink with my left hand. When do you get the next stream in cosplay? When do you want the next stream in cosplay? I can... We will definitely do at least a portion of the Twitchiversary. We can definitely do it for that. But, because I neglected to do anything celebratory for reaching a couple of goals. I can definitely just throw in a costume stream, and of course it's spooky season. Halloween, I will definitely be in costume for Halloween for sure, regardless. I need to look and see what day of the week that is. Friday. It's on a Friday. Dead. Yeah, so we'll definitely when ooh, like a puzzle. We neglected to solve the last puzzle we did. Maybe we'll see if we can do this one. So Friday night with Fred in costume. There we go. I couldn't remember if it was a Thursday or a Friday. Okay. It's a matter of lighting them quickly enough. Okay. Is there another trigger? There's been a couple of times where there's been a secondary trigger for the pyres to keep them lit. Do you have any specific requests for something in Costume Krieger? Alright, so that's the code. Okay, so what we're looking for is definitely Golden Skull. Okay, so we just gotta figure out how to keep these things lit. Different order, maybe? Pirate you do, but you can't say it out loud. Okay. Aha, there we go. Oh, huh. I saw the trigger. I saw what the puzzle was as soon as, yeah. Lighting them, you light one and it showed which the next one was the next one that you were supposed to, yep. It clicked visually as soon as it did the thing. Carl, what's your book recommendation? I always like book recommendations. Witcher cosplay looks good. Okay, I can do that one. And the Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Okay, yeah, absolutely. I do have, when I went to the Ren Fair, I did get a new piece that actually works really well with that too. So we can make this work. I can do that. Not at all taken the wrong way. Don't ever be afraid to say something like that. And I do not get offended at anything. So never be afraid to speak your mind. Sword of Truth. The series is called The Sword of Truth. Okay, who's the author? I feel like you may have mentioned this before. As I'm writing it down, the muscle memory is there. Hello, Wonton. How are you? Now I want a popsicle. Gonna need to get yourself a defib machine for Halloween then. Nice. If I can manage it before then, I'll throw it in. But definitely for Halloween, and like the week of Halloween, we'll do, since we're still doing Witcher Wednesday. What is today? The 16th? Yeah. I can do, yeah, we can make that a thing. Yep. We have a plan. Krieger's inspiration. Only popsicles a fudgesicle? I don't know, the orange dreamsicles are pretty good sometimes. But honestly, my favorites are Otter Pops. I wonder if I have any in the freezer right now. I know I have some. I keep them around. I just don't know. I don't remember if I refilled. Oh god, I'm gonna die. It's a seahorse horse. Look at it. Oh, I wanted to ride it. He's in the water. I don't know if we can get a good look at him. He was pretty. Terry Goodkind is the author? Okay. Alright. I will add it to my list that I keep with me for the bookstore. But it is officially written down on posties. What did you have for dinner last night? Otter Pops? Yup. If I've got one in my freezer, that's gonna be a thing. If I don't have one in the freezer, they will be going in the freezer. Yeah, I just can't remember if I refilled my stash the last time I got one out. You get the pure fruit ones. Those are good. The strawberry ones, those are good. Yes, Carl, I got it. I got it. Sword of Truth, Terry Goodkind. It's written down, and I will add it to my official list that I keep with me because I go to the bookstore at random times. So, not my favorite bookstore, unfortunately, because that's 1,000 miles away. So this drops back out over there. We need to continue back the other way. Okay, cool, nifty. Road trip stream. There you go. Next time I go on my road trip. Okay, we can't go that way. We have to go... There's gotta be another way. Another way in. Is that a dead end? That's a dead end. When you can see it, it is so close. Alright, we're gonna have to go around another way. I think there's technically a location a little bit closer to me than that. I like the one that I went to when I lived in that area. And it's the one I go to every time I'm back there. But even the one that's closest, but that's closer than that, I'm curious now. Look it up, see how close it actually is. Looks like, yeah, I'd still have to travel at least 300 miles. I'd have to look up the actual distance, but based on which state it's in. Yes, yep, back in Gallifrey. Exactly.
Yet.
Yeah, Pennsylvania is the closest one to where I'm at now. I'd have to look up the actual mileage. Nope. Do enjoy a good road trip. Alright, the shark pegs crack me up every time. Take that. Knock the cap right off your head. We have lightning resistance around here. Sure, now you explode after they're all dead. Shark pig, need that for an emote. I do. Yep. Need that for an emote. Write that down. See, I think, these things come up in conversation and then I forget about them later because, stop streaming, grab something to eat, go to bed, get up, go to work, and then I forget. Catch them all on the ice explosion. Do I get another ice explosion out of that? Just the one? Okay. Just run them around in a circle as they take damage. I like Cyclone. I'm glad I chose that one. Alright, it's probably gonna be a priority one. Nobody invited you. Nosy. when the I don't get the satisfaction of like blowing their heads off like I do in 76, or you know, chopping them in half like I do in Witcher, and the slow motion attacks like in Assassin's Creed. But you know, they're when the loot comes off the body, you know, I get to pretend. Is that my reminder call one time? Okay, I see that works now. It's gonna explode where I cast it at. Makes sense. I just hadn't stood still and actually watched the way the skill works. They're very growly for turtles. You're still alive. Need to go around this way. Doo-doo. Whoops. Their daggers make such fun squishy noises when they miss me. I think that's going to circle. That might connect back to there. Let's grab this one first. Nope, you stay right there. Here we go. That's better. So much lightning. Okay. And fire. Lightning and fire. And fire. Let's try that again. Not get ourselves caught up between. What's our lightning resistance at? As soon as I, you know, stop getting hit. Spread them out a bit. Fireballs. Kill those guys. There we go. Oh, you're not dead yet. Now you are. Thank you. He was hiding behind the wall of fire. Okay, that goes. Oh, good. We've got a waypoint right here. Circle back around this way. He thinks he's a snake charmer. There we go. Why? Okay, I see what it is. or not. Did I misunderstand what this is? Target enemy. Okay, so we actually have to be targeting, whoops, in order for that to, okay. It's not just a throw it out there and let it hit something, it's that you have to actually be targeting. Fine. When the statues move, when you walk through them, the dusty skull has one word etched into it: restore. Okay, guess we just had to turn the statues back the way they went. Okay. It's not great. I'll probably switch this back out for something else. It's locked. Alright. Even if Shark Pig was real, you still don't think it would be your favorite wild animal? What is your favorite wild animal? Circles back around this way. It's a tie, owls and otters. Good choices. Very good choices. Do you have a specific breed of owl? Just checking. It looks like something to be touched.
Come, speak with me.
It's a turtle. It's a talking turtle. Oh, look at him. Sorry, I can be excited by cute things. I'm allowed. The turtle's lunch. Talk to the giant turtle. From taste perspective, cow is pretty elite. I don't know. Cow is pretty mid-range. From a taste perspective. I mean, if we're talking wild animals from a taste perspective, cow's pretty domesticated anyway. Eurasian great owl? Yes. I do like bacon. I like bacon. Sausage, I can give or take.
Good evening, hero. Are you here to learn from Grandpa Shalonnis's age-old wisdom? Of course you are. Of course you are. But you have to do a task for me first. It's simple. Fetch me a cabbage.
Cabbage.
But it happens to be in the Grotto of Cursed Treasure. So don't be a greedy pig and touch any treasure while inside. Like the last human.
Touch nothing but the lamp. And ham. I do like ham. I do like ham. Buffalo is kind of well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it has a completely different taste profile. But kinda. Buffalo is good. Buffalo is very good. Who are you?
I'm just a hungry tortoise, thinking of delicious, crunchy cabbages. I've been around for a few shakes of the leg, however. Learned a few things. Things I could teach to a worthy hero. But I'm far too hungry to teach anyone anything.
Alright, you need your snack. It's okay. It's like, it's much smaller than, the, King's turtle. I would say the Dark Tower, but because his books intertwine so much, he's not relegated to just the Dark Tower series. Completely different is a stretch. Well, I mean, it's different enough. Snowy owl is gorgeous. Yes, snowy owls are great horned. If I had to pick one, I'd say great horned is probably really close, if not top of the list. They are very big. I've actually been next to one. You've watched live streams where they have a camera and a barn owl box and you can see the fledglings develop. Aw. Yeah. They're so fluffy. Elk is good too. Yes, I have had elk. I've had bear. I've had buffalo. I've had deer. I've had boar. And then of course the usual culprits. Rabbit, lamb. Tons of different types of seafood, but yeah. Elk is good. Elk is good. It's richer than venison. Moose sausage is pretty good. The biggest part of sausage is the seasonings that you use for sausage, and that's the biggest difference in different types of sausages. I mean, obviously the meat base is too, but yeah. Okay, I know what you want. You want cabbage.
I thought it's quite clear from the name. It's a grotto filled with treasure that I've cursed.
Oh, you cursed.
At the end, there's a delicious, crunchy, succulent cabbage.
He really
I'd
likes his
like you to fetch it so I can enjoy a snack. But listen, if you touch one single piece of treasure while inside, you'll be horribly cursed.
Horribly.
Surely you have enough self-control to avoid snatching treasure for a few minutes. Don't you, hero?
I don't know, do we? Do we have enough self-control to stop snatching treasure? I will fetch your cabbage.
Delightful! My mouth is watering already. The password to the grotto is Ischalus. Say it to the stone door over there.
Ischalus. There's a secret to boar. Need a seasoning to get rid of the gamey taste. That's what I like about it, though. I like the gamier flavor. No, that's what I like about it. Why did he leave a cabbage in the treasure room that was cursed? That he cursed. Yeah, exactly. Why did he leave his treasure in there? His cabbage in there? I was thinking that exact same thing. Alright. Cracks in the stone seems to suggest there's a doorway here somewhere, but you can't find a handle. Ischalus. Ischalus. Ischalus.
When you're in the grotto.
It makes me think that if we don't touch the treasure, if we just bring him his cabbage, he will reward us. He better reward us. As long as we don't accidentally touch any treasure while we're fighting. But oh, no touchy. Abu, no. And then we'll get stuck in the cursed grotto, and then we'll have to get sunk to by a genie. I miss Robin Williams. Venison jerky is really good too. Duck. Duck's another one that I've had. It's really good. But yeah, Carl's the gaminess and the richness of the meat is where it has its appeal for those. The only way you like it now is as jerky. It also depends on where you're hunting from as well. And what the diet of the animal has been. Like with bear, if the diet of the bear has been more fruits and plants and it's been a richer season, so it had all of that good food to eat, then that's gonna change the flavor, as opposed to bears that are scavenging a little bit more or eating. Thank you, Pirate. Appreciate it. On the more carnivore side of things, because they are omnivores. So duck is good. Duck is so good. You used to make duck every Thanksgiving? Nice. Aw. I would cook you a duck. Dump bears, you don't, yeah. Don't eat the ones that survive purely on scavenging.
Good sir! That's the cabbage you need to fetch. Now, just return it to me without touching any treasure.
Keep your hands and arms inside the carpet. We're out of here. Never had the opportunity to try duck yet. I recommend it. As soon as you get the opportunity, get yourself some duck. This is not treasure. This is a corpse. Crumpled instructions. Gazamos, riches surely await us. You can outsmart the turtle. Just keep trying. Yeah. You see how well that worked out for you? Ruminants are S tier than seafood. Yeah. No, turkey is not better. Turkey is so not better. Alright, let me out. Duck is important to roast on a rack. Yeah, you want it up out of the... Yep, for sure. Top of your food to eat list right now is beef Wellington. Half want to try it and make it, but you don't want to fuck it up. And wild mushroom risotto. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Good show. Well done. The cabbage looks tasty. the one who attempted it before you. An engineer who was complaining about a shipwreck or something failed almost immediately. The treasure teleports those who touch it to the prison of punishment. A ruin.
Oh, now I kind of want to touch it.
Filled with horrible monsters. But you don't have to worry about that. Congratulations! Just remember, the treasure is still cursed, so don't try to get clever. It will still teleport you.
Okay, so if you ever want to go get in a fight, kind of want to touch it now. You never had a Wellington? Need to hit up a fancy joint at some point? Maybe at FredCon. There you go. Yep. I've never had it either. So. We're still working on the planning for that one. We're still working on it. You told me I'd get a reward.
Quite right! It's something more valuable than any treasure. Knowledge.
But do I get the wisdom?
My reward is this delicious cabbage. Yum, yum. What a lovely snack.
Okay, he's hilarious.
Thanks for fetching it.
Alright. Do I get the wisdom to go with that knowledge, though? A lot of people don't know that difference. Don't realize the difference between wisdom and knowledge. Alright, sturdy seashell thorax. Agility. Fishbone boots of shrouding. Poison resistant. Fire. No, I'll keep the one we've got. 60, little bit. Movement, extra movement speed. We like that. We've still got poison resistance on a couple of things. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Same style, different boots. Cool, nifty, neat. Wait, find the turtle's previous victim? Really? Makes me think. We're gonna go back in there for a second. It only triggers it right there, which is weird. I wonder if it's because maybe, I don't know. Let's go back in here and see. To me, knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit, and wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad. Yep, just about. That's okay. I don't know. It's fine. Knowledge you can get from books, wisdom you get from experience. Exactly. Good night, Carl. Sleep well. We'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Hello.
Not yet.
All right here. So they all go boom. There we go. These guys are stuck. Oh, Dang it, I unstuck them.
I need to wait.
When they get stuck. Ooh, yes. But when you attack them, they get unstuck. No healing allowed. Magic benthic wand of ailment. It says the name of it is a wand, but it is a staff. Increased fire and cold damage. Give it a shot. False advertising? Which is false advertising? Actually not bad. I kind of like that. Oh, the calling it a wand, but it's actually a staff. Yeah. That is false advertising. Yep. Sorry. Little slow on the uptake. Looks like the auto-generate needs work for the loot names. Ow. I almost died. Yes, very much false advertising. Nope. There we go.
Not yet.
Damn it. I couldn't dash out of that one. Okay, that's enough hitting him with the stick. Let's get him out of the way. It's enough of that. Archimedes, hello. Yes, you did make it. You did. I am good. How are you? You were just trying to avoid all the food talk. No, 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 no. Nope, nope, nope. I am a storm. What's this? Nice. Yep, if I just keep him inside that. I like this new skill. Yep. We're gonna be prioritizing the cyclone now. I like it. It makes me happy. I take them speaking sky. I mean, you've always said I do like getting, you know. Yeah. I do like taking the hits when it comes to getting attacked. You're good? You've been working on your home desk? Nice. The self-control to work from home, right? Ah, secret path. Extra loot. Nothing amazing. You're back to working now, so when you work nights, you get a shift bonus. Nice. Shift differential is great. Definitely comes in handy. Bad part is you miss Fred. I have to wait till the next day. Aw. That is sad. Definitely the bad part. What's your schedule? you consider this fun work. Fun being a relative term. Yeah. It helps when you really enjoy it. It definitely helps keep the focus. That's fine. It's much more satisfying than it should be. You. Come back this way. Nice. Massive brute. Shark rhino? He's definitely got the head of a rhinoceros beetle. We'll have to see if we can find one, Archimedes. There's shark pigs. He reset, the big jerk. No, don't you do it. Don't go back there and reset. Trying to catch me in his net. Nope. There we go. Beautiful. That took longer than it should have. Alright, now you start at 2 and don't get home till 11. Until it could be permanent or not. Doing a gradual return to work. So now you have days off in between to avoid aggravating the injury. That's good. Yeah, you don't want to aggravate the injury. Don't want to make it worse. I have a very bad habit of doing that. That once I feel functional again, I will function as normal, and it has definitely caused problems. It's part of the reason my knee is as bad as it is because I didn't take care of it. Once I was functional and walkable again, I just went on instead of taking care of it. Back fins on that rhino like a pike. A rhino pike. There we go. Okay. I would make a good catch. Yes. Yes, Krieger, you would. Ew. No net. No net. Oh, there we go. Joints do be weird. They do. Nothing like walking, just functioning normally at work and walking down the path, and all of a sudden your knee says, "Nope, not today," and then you're limping the rest of the day. I didn't do anything to you. No. Not gonna be supportive anymore. If I have it bent for too long, it'll lock up. It's great. The Ace stretchy brace makes so much difference on those days. Yeah. I have a soft brace and I have a hard brace. When the weather really starts to get cold, I have to wear the hard brace. Ow, I just whacked my leg on my keyboard shelf. I'll have to wear the hard brace for a little bit until my joint adjusts to the cold weather. but it's hilarious because depending on which work pants I'm wearing, if I can wear it underneath my work pants, it's fine. Nobody says anything, but if they see it, they get all paranoid. Like, what'd you do? Did you hurt yourself at work? No, it's just an injury. Just chill out. So I really, really don't like wearing it. Because they make a big deal out of it. It's a part of life. Yeah, the first couple weeks of real winter weather are brutal. Kill the wizard first. Apparently I can't go through that. Nope. There we go. Nice. Alright. Nothing back here. Okay, I just wondered if it was just because I got stuck because he was behind me, or it's actually not functional. Okay. No loot. Rude. You can make me better than the new $6 million woman. Better, faster, stronger. Yeah. I will eventually need knee replacement. But not gonna do it until I have to. Show. Where'd you go? Switch that back out. Yeah, it's okay. Rude. I'm definitely gonna switch out this skill. You had a race back in the day that wasn't made out of aluminum, so you were able to stick fridge magnets on parts of it to ease the concern. Make it funny. There you go. The problem is that joint replacements only last so long. So if you really need it, then yeah, sure. But if it's just you might be more comfortable if you have a knee replacement now. You'll have to get it redone after a certain amount of time. So if you just wait until you need it, then you don't have to worry about having it done multiple times. Free knees, free hips, better beer. Crab cake. Ooh, crab cakes for dinner. Yes, we're killing enough crabs here. We definitely need crab cakes for dinner. For sure. Deckhands are over there. Return all the skulls to access the hoard. Okay, this is the big quest bit. So we're gonna go with the deckhands. The deckhands trail here. Like, the secondary quests are not necessarily as secondary as in some games. They still pertain to the main storyline. It's great. I don't know about better beer. We've got some pretty good craft beers, but I also Irish beers And German beer. I don't know. Better than American, not better than German. Yeah. Yeah. Look, Archimedes, that's the shark pig we were talking about. He's not dead. He's just asking for a belly rub. I forgot, and I killed him too quickly before you could get a look at him. Well, which American beers are we talking about, though? Because if you're talking about, like, the traditional, commonplace domestic beers, then yeah. Yeah, there are some really good craft breweries around here, so, well, I know of a lot of good craft breweries. There is I'm pretty sure it's Salt Creek Brewery, based out of Indiana, and they do a blood orange blonde that is absolutely amazing. But yeah, no, I don't drink light beers. I don't do Miller or any of those. So yeah. Alabama makes some good beer. All right. Going on a tour here. Alabama's got some good food too. Hang out down south for a while. In Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. I think. Oh. Ah, shit. Instead of kill the beast, let's kill the wizard. Ew, White Claw? No. No, no, no. You like Sam Adams Oktoberfest? Yeah, Oktoberfest is really good. And the their winter one. Shit, what's it called? Cold Snap? Cold Snap. That one's really good too. I like their summer shandy. That one's good. Sam Adams makes some good stuff. Thank you for the hydration, Cathevia. I think I'm not die well. Take a drink. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Level up. It's great. It's great. Now, have you had a blood orange blonde Krieger? You would not make the comparison. There's a German beer called Erdinger that you get. It's very nice. A darker blonde, etc. Nice, nice. There's a couple of different winter ones that Sam Adams has. It's the Cold Snap is the one that I was thinking of specifically. They do have another winter lager that's good. Through here. I think. Can we? Nope, I can't. Okay. Electrified crabs. Truck stop honey. Sounds like we're gonna have to do a pub crawl. The face I made to White Claw is the face you made to the fruit from here. It's blood orange though, so it's not fruity. It's citrusy. There's a difference. Pirate, yeah. Because like a citrus base is pretty common, so it's different than being fruity. It's not a light beer, so you still get a real trying to think of the word I'm looking for. There's actual substance to it. There we go. Yeah, it's like it's definitely a very redneck name. And I mean that in the kindest way. Like, I've got nothing against it. I've lived in Indiana for a long time. Small town Indiana. So it's fun. It's fun. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. As much as I recommend the blood orange, nope. I will never. You are safe. It's Alabama. Names aren't their forte. Yeah. Still, it's Alabama. I spent a week in Alabama, and came home with a southern belle accent, and it was fun. The pig's eyes widen as you approach. It gestures towards the table heaped with food and shakes its head. I know how to disenchant a pig. The tainted banquet.
I'm human again, right? Completely? My nose doesn't still look a bit like a snout or anything, does it?
As far as I can tell, you're completely human again. I'm not gonna check you. I'm not gonna check you for a tail.
Oh, thank Zeus. It was awful. I thought I'd be stuck like that forever.
Every other person is Bubba. Yep. Tail isn't right now. Yeah, exactly. Just as long as you're not your own grandpa. Bubba, Uncle Daddy. I don't know if I can immerse myself enough in it. Because being a mimic when I'm around something and I'm hearing it constantly is spending a week being around those intonations. I just, naturally mimic it. So I'll have to, spend like 30 minutes just listening and see if I can manage it at least for a few minutes for you. I will notice there's a few times when I say, like, there's certain words that I tend to say in specific ways where random accents or intonations come out. I'm sure you guys have noticed that there's certain ways that I say things. But nobody has ever commented, like, in real life or anything, that I have a specific way of speaking and have a very distinct accent. But depending on, you know, having lived different places, nothing really stuck. What
The
happened to you?
last thing I remember, I woke up aboard the Legacy to screaming, and then I washed ashore on the beach here with Cleo and Dion. We came upon that table of food right there, heaped high with succulent fruit and meat that was still warm. But we shouldn't have eaten it. I can see that. But we were scared and hungry.
Hungry?
We didn't know it was cursed. Who knows how long it sat there? So the three of us were turned into pigs. I stayed put, hoping help would arrive. But Cleo and Dion both wandered off. What if they're dead?
Tell them about Aratus and the
Aratus
others.
is alive. The others are too. And Glaukos rescued them. In person. Well, that is good news. I'll start heading back. Now that I know where they are, and I'm not a pig anymore, I'm sure I can make it. Thank you.
There you go.
Goodbye.
No problem. I had to. I had to touch it. It's okay, I got turned into a goat earlier, so there's that. Alright. Next one is up here. What I'll have to do is I'll just have to go on another install, and then come back. Because we do we have our signs. We have clients all over the place. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh jeez, no sneaking up behind me. That's not allowed. Why'd you guys kill each other? Fine, ignore the human. Cyclone's so awesome. Was the pig James McAvoy? The pig watches as you arrive, its eyes bright with rage. It raises its chin in a defiant challenge. Yes, I know you're a pig and you have bacon, but I unfortunately know you're not actually a pig.
Those God's cursed bandits were gonna eat me! Those bastards!
It's okay. You're safe now.
The brave hero has rescued me. Is that right? I appreciate you breaking the spell, but I can handle myself from here.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Aratus sent you. I owe him a drink. It's a bit hard to believe that Glaukos is there too, but I guess I'll see for myself. I'll head back soon. Thanks for the aid. I owe you a drink too.
Okay.
I can handle myself
We can accept that. You were a little snippy, but if you buy me a drink. Really good damage. Fire against fire. I mean, fire against ice. There we go. Nice. That's great. That worked really, really well. The transformation would be more believable if it was naked afterwards. The pig had no clothing on. Well, I mean, if he was enchanted... It depends on the enchantment, I guess. If he just takes pig form inside his clothes, and then the clothes just wore off because he's pig and isn't human clothes. But if the spell was cast in such a way that he was just inside pig form rather than there's different ways to cast the enchantment is what I'm trying to say. Who plays RPGs for realism? Now, where's your suspension of belief, okay? Like, why does the Hulk never lose his pants? I'm pretty sure his jeans are not that stretchy. You were real quick with that. He should, pirate. Thank you. We'll go up this way first, then to the other one. He wears the Lululemon yoga jean-colored pants. I mean, apparently they're pretty stretchy. All the gold. You want stories to make sense? Ask a lot. Well, now we know why you don't watch anything. It's because you want your stories to make sense. Maybe that's why the Hulk is so mad. Because his pants are so tight all the time. Yeah, there you go. I'm cutting off circulation to important things. Caged pirate. Pirate, you're in a cage again.
Thanks. Listen, you've got to let me out of here. Please, before the Ichthyans come for me.
It's a girl pirate. A girl ex-pirate.
I was a pirate. I tried to leave. Just too much killing. I couldn't sleep anymore. But the others didn't take it well. Said I was betraying them. So they locked me up in here for the Ichthyans.
Your brain does ruin a lot of things for you. Yeah. There are certain things. That's like, yeah. Your doctor said you might die because you accidentally consumed clay. You're shitting bricks, to be honest. Nice.
How do you think the pirates around here deal with the Ichthyans? They made a deal to put people in this cage as offerings. The Ichthyans come for them, drag them away, sacrifice them to who knows what. The screams they make. Please, I can't die like that. They keep the cage key in a ruined watchtower to the northwest. If you find it and let me out, I'll tell you where to find a stash of treasure I hid. Please.
I have to go find the key, but you see how flimsy this cage is? Have you seen my weapons? Alright. Big boar. Lots of bacon. Pre-roasted bacon. How does she know where the key is? Okay. Well, see, if she was part of the pirate crew before, maybe they know. Or she watched through the grooves of the gaps in between the logs of her cage and watched where they went to see where the guy with key is. He told her. And that one's slightly less plausible. It's completely plausible that that she watched them. They were like, yeah, that's all the bad guys' monologue. What they do. They never learn. I need to, let's see here. I also have points. Let's see. Primary attack. I haven't been using barrier like at all. The dodge. Yeah. This is the one we use the most. Bumped us up to 4. What do we have here? More dodge speed. More distance. After dodge ends, gain 50% all speed. Do we want distance or we want that? That's what we want. Nope. We are switching this out. Here we go. Sorry, we'll do the rest of those points momentarily. Ichthian Shrine. Strange sparkling vapors emanate from this Ichthian Shrine. The smallest breath of the vapors make your head buzz with energy. It's spice. That's how you know they're pirates. How bad do you have to be that pirates don't accept you? We want it all. When do we want it? Now. Well, I guess we're breathing in the magical vapors. Hey, I just breathe in your vapors. And we promptly died. Oh no, now that's stuck in my head. Squirrel brained? Really? You just had to do it, didn't you? We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lay around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you. We don't do anything. Let's try this again. Yeah, we've got like this. Why? None of my bars are working. Oh, there they are. There they go. Oh, you guys need to go away. Little slow on the potions. Little slow. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. It is. Oh my gosh, it is that time. I was totally not paying attention what time it was. Totally not paying attention. Alright, let's get past this and then we will. This is what happens when I don't put my clock on the wall yet. I was in the moment. Blame Pirate for asking what I'm gonna eat. These guys need to die. No, get off me. gosh. That took way too many tries. There was a lot going on that one. Ooh, tater tots are yummy. Time is not real. Time is not real in reality. Everything is just distance. There you go. Yep. Time is fluid. It's a figment of our imagination. It's also wiggly and wobbly. And whatever you do, don't blink. Alright. We don't want to go that way anyway. We want... Okay, we just need to find a portal. We'll see. See if there's a portal up here. Maybe. Hopefully. You blink, what do you do? Just hope there's not an angel behind you. Tater tots are so good. Vega, hello, how are you? Good to see you. Love to play with axes. It's a good way to kill them. Yeah, I've got an axe. On this one is a one-handed axe and a dagger for this one. The other one is what do I have in my other one? Is the club at the moment. We've been playing with different weapons, just experimenting and seeing what we can do. Whatever holds the image of the angel. Yep, gotta be careful with that too. Here we go. Here's our ship graveyard. All right, let's go back to. Yep, explore camp. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Lovely. You have a place that serves fish and tots. Best food ever, right? Fish and chips, fish and tots. It works. It works. Yeah, the dual wielding is fun. It gives you a little bit more speed. Some of the two-handed weapons are good. We're just messing around, trying the different types of weapons, different spells and stuff, so it's been great. I tend, with my fighting style, my play style, I tend to prefer faster attacks. With this, it doesn't matter quite so much because we rely heavily on the spells rather than the attacks, than the physical attacks. But it's good. It's fun. It's fun being able to switch out your loadout so that you can have both. You know. I did. I played the original Titan Quest. That was the game that really got me into gaming, and that's the first one that I really got lost in, and that created this addiction that is me playing video games. And I picked that up and started playing that just about 6 years ago. 5-6 years ago. That's only that's the amount of time that I've been playing games. So I was super excited when I found out about 2. So we're all over this early access stuff. It's great. I want to go back and play Titan Quest again now that I have a better knowledge of the mechanics of games in general, that style of game, how things are meant to work together, and I think the playthrough will be much more efficient. But again, the way I play, I'm not, focused on that anyway, but I do want to go back and play it again. It's a lot of fun. You had cut up hot dogs, wrapped them up in bacon, and fried in a deep frying pan full of maple syrup for 2 hours. That actually sounds kind of amazing. That's how hungry I am right now. It's great. All right, guys. Unfortunately, it has reached that time. It has reached past that time where we must end the stream for tonight. Do appreciate you guys. It is so much fun hanging out while I play and hanging out with you guys in chat. Appreciate y'all. I will be back tomorrow. What is today? Today's Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday Night with Fred. We will be playing Dune tomorrow. So yeah, again, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Good to have you. Yep, absolutely. It is that time. I'm live every weeknight from 6 to 9-ish, 9 or later, with a variety of games. Friday Nights with Fred is our multiplayer night. I do other multiplayer games during the week as well, but that's the dedicated. Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. is my series stream, playing Black Flag for the first time, so that has been super fun. And Saturday afternoons we also do a bonus stream as well for Saturday afternoons. So it's been lots of fun. Appreciate you guys. If you missed any of the live stream, you can catch those over on YouTube. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, that link is in my bio. There's also a command for it in chat. I will drop that in there. And I want to thank you guys so much. It's always fun, and we'll talk to you later.